Today I'm going to be working on the shoulders and traps. Let's do this. All right, one of the things you notice, I'm rotating. I'm starting in the front position. My palms are facing forward. As I push, I'm bringing them out and pushing straight up overhead. There are three heads of the deltoids. They're front, the medial, and the lateral head. And one of the things you gotta do is you gotta be able to work all three with this exercise. So starting with the dumbbells facing forward, bring those shoulders out, open up, push straight up overhead, and return to starting position. Remember, I got 60 seconds rest between sets. Now, another thing, anatomical posture. Always chest up, shoulders back. Anatomical. Every exercise, always gonna hear me say anatomical over and over again. All right, let's get in set number 2. All right, that was a pretty good set. I probably could have used a little bit more weight because I recognized that 8 reps wasn't nearing the limit. I probably could have did maybe another 6 to 8 more. So you're gonna kind of gauge it so you can do about 8 to 10 reps on your second set. Anatomical posture. When you're breathing, whenever you exert, breathe outward when you're exerting. So whenever I push, I'm breathing out. And breathing in when I return. All right? I'm going to go to my challenge set, add a little bit of weight here, and let's do it. Challenge. All right, that's what a challenge should look like. Just about 10 repetitions. That should be about your maximum effort. You will do one more set after this, and you're doing about 8 reps maximum. Same weight, just pushing for 8 reps. Keep your form the best you possibly can. Let's go to exercise number 2, dumbbell raises. Okay, you notice on this exercise, a couple things I'm doing. I'm bringing the elbows out wide. Imagine you're flying, bringing it out loud, like an eagle, flying. You don't want this elbow to go any higher than the shoulder. You don't want the wrist to go higher than the elbow. So you're gonna keep those just like that. Don't go in this position, don't raise it up. You wanna keep the tension on the deltoids. So you're gonna bring it straight out, lateral, pulling it straight out. I'm also leaning forward. This is my position. I'm kind of in a bent position. Just like that. My back is straight, still anatomical posture, always anatomical. My back is flat and straight. And the reason why I lean over is if I stood up straight, I would tend to cheat and I would tend to use a little bit more chest and a little bit more of the trap muscles. So I try to tilt over a little bit, bringing all those muscles out of play. Oops, it's time to go. Number 2. Number 2, left chest. All right. Oh, I can feel that. You want to really isolate the muscles here, the deltoids. Try not to get the traps involved. If you bring the elbows too high, you're going to be pulling the traps into it. You don't want to raise the shoulder as you do the movement. The shoulder should stay stationary and it should just go straight out, straight out. Don't lift your shoulder. That brings too much traps into it. Give yourself 60 seconds rest between sets. Let's go to challenge set, number 3. Challenge. I'm going to add a little bit of weight. Let's do it. All right, that's the challenge set. It hits me about 10 repetitions. I've got one more set I'm going to do. You're going to do 4 sets total, and you're going to keep it around 8 repetitions, keeping the same weight. That's what's going to make you blast those shoulders. We're going to go to the last exercise, shrugs. That's the shrugs. That's for the traps, the muscles up here. When you look at a person's physique, especially men's physique, what's impressive, when you look at a person who has a well-developed physique, you're looking at, a lot of times, the trap muscles, the shoulder muscles, and the chest muscles. When they have that kind of contour, the traps have a certain contour that starts at the neck and goes out to the shoulder, then the shoulder cap's there, and then you look at this chest. So the torso is very important. That's why we're training shoulders and traps today together. That gives you that torso look. All right, 60 seconds rest between sets. That's shrugs. One more set. I'm going to pump up the weight a little bit. Just going to add a little bit more weight each set if you can. By the way, that squeaking is a machine, it's not me. With this exercise, anatomical posture, always. Very important that you keep your chest up, core tight, shoulders back. I'm bringing this up high, just like this. So when I'm doing this exercise, it's shoulders come up as high as possible. Try and touch those ears if you can. Don't let your chest drop. Always keep that chest out, lifting straight up. I'm using a machine, so I can stand right here in the middle, or you can use a bar in front or a bar in back, or you can use dumbbells. But the idea is just do the shrug exercise. Very simple exercise, not a whole bunch to it, just shrug. One last set, challenge. That's the challenge set. As I told you, when you get to the challenge sets and those heavy weights, the face gets a little bit contorted. If you're looking pretty during those challenge sets, it's not a challenge set. You really got to really pull in deep when you're trying to do those exercises. So again, when you're doing the torso, you're always looking at anatomical posture. Keep that chest up, shoulders back, lifting high, just like that. Make sure your breathing is just as normal as possible, but when you're pulling up, breathing out, breathing in when you return. Very simple exercises. Now I just did 3 exercises for the shoulders. I start off with the shoulder press. Dumbbells in front, we were seated, we're pressing straight overhead, right here. The next one was the lateral raise. Dumbbells, bringing them out, keeping those elbows lower than the shoulder level. Bring it out, not raising it, not engaging the traps. That was exercise number 2. The last exercise was the shrugs. Now, it took me about 20 minutes to do this exercise. You'll do it in a lot less time because you're a lot better off than I am. I look forward to your next exercise, your next workout. But for now, I'm done. Have a great day. I'll see you. Bye.